Hey y'all, in a previous video I showed you how to create slabs with a consistent thickness. In this video I'm going to show you how to prepare slabs to harden in a controlled manner. These hard slabs can then be used to create geometric forms. Alright, so obviously you're going to need a slab. You're also going to end up needing a bag, you'll want a square, you're going to want a fettling knife, you'll need a sheet of paper, you're going to want to get a wear board, and of course, a ruler. I usually hand out a sticky note to you all so that at the very end, you know whose stack of clay is whose. That way it doesn't walk off on you. Anywho, rather than cutting out each individual 4x4 tile or slab by itself, I'm going to show you how to do it much quicker. All right? So I'm going to take my ruler here. We're going to go 4x4. I ask you guys for this box project to make 8 slabs. Yes, I know you only need 6, but we're going to make 8 just in case, and also just in case a neighbor needs one. All right. So luckily, our rulers go from 0 all the way up to 18. We need 16 inches. All right. We're going to make 4x2 4x4 slabs. All right. So I'm going to make a horizontal line here across my entire slab. I'll mark my 0, I will mark my 16. I'll then use the ruler to create a nice straight line. All right. From those marks, I will then grab my square tool. You know, that square angle right here, it is a right angle. Want to make sure that we have a nice square edge. So I'll start a mark here. I'll start a mark at the very far end, like so. And then I'll do my measurements. So we're doing 4 across this way, we're doing 2 across this way, so 4 times 2 is 8, so I'll mark or line up at an 8 inches on my line. I'll mark my 0. All right, I'll line up with the line that's here already, and then draw my line. Do the same thing at the opposite end. I'll line up my 8-inch mark, I'll line up with the line I've previously drawn, I'll mark my 0, and draw my line. Notice I'm not actually cutting yet. All right. And then finally, if we've done this right, if our measurements line up, we should have 16 inches in between our 2 points. So let me do that so that you can see it. So here's the 0, here's my 16. I am off ever so slightly. Not the biggest issue. So I'll then go ahead and play connect the dots. And here we are. All right. From here, we're going to mark off our individual slabs. Again, we're not cutting just yet. So I'm at my 0. I'm lining up my 16 inches, and that's why I'm off. I'm off by by an 1/8 of an inch over here. So you know what? I can fix that right now. Boom. And boom. Probably has to do with the angle at which I'm leaning. Warps your perspective. Boom. All right, now it's actually 16 inches. All right, so going back, I'm going to mark at the 4, the 8, and the 12. The 16 is already marked. So 4, 8, 12. And again, 16 is already marked. I'm going to move up top. Do the same thing. 4, 8, 12. 4, 8, 12. I'll come to my side here. 8 inches. So my 0 is marked, my 8 is marked. I need my 4-inch marked. And I need my 4 inches marked here. So from a 0 to the 8, 4 inches is marked there. All right. Again, connect the dots. So I'm going to draw a horizontal line from here to here. So again, make sure that you're using the edge of your ruler as a straight edge. You're going to then make your vertical lines. So again, connect the dots. Connect the dots. And connect the dots. So again, I have not yet cut anything out. All right. The reason why I'm laying this out is this is actually saving you time. So instead of doing what 4 times 8 is 32 cuts, I'm actually going to cut this in 8 cuts. All right. I like to do 8 cuts now because I have all my lines finished. So here we go. 1 cut. Remember to use the entire length of the blade to help you cut that straight line. 2 cuts right here. 3 cuts, 4 cuts, all right, 5 cuts. All right, gonna come to the side here. If you you can always move around to the other side of the table, but here is a 6th cut. Take it nice and slow. All right, 7th cut. And then finally, we're making our 8th cut here. All right, that's your time saver right there. Imagine having to do each individual tile 4 inches by 4 inches, measuring it each time, and doing a cut for each side. We just saved ourselves a lot of time. Anywho, moving from here, we can discard all the rest of the clay that we're not going to need, hand it off to someone else. They can wedge it up. They can then use it to roll out a slab. All right. We don't need that square anymore. We could bring over a wear board, and we could also grab a sheet of newspaper. We're going to take the sheet of newspaper, we're going to tear it in half. So here's the magic yet again. Just let it split apart. All right. We're going to take our 2 halves and fold it lengthwise. All right, or hot dog. Some people still use that, hamburger, hot dog. You know, lengthwise. We're gonna do the same thing over here. Fold that right in half. Just like so. All right. And then, let me move these tiles out of the way so I can give you a better view of what we're doing. Take our wear board, plop that down. We're gonna place our newsprint edge on the side here, place down a tile, and flip it over. Grab that paper, flip it right on over. We're gonna grab another tile, place it right down, flip that paper right back over, and then there's another one down. Flip that over, and another one down, and flip this one over. If need be, if it didn't reach all the way, you could always supplement with the other half of the sheet that you tore. All right, flip it over, flip it over, flip it over, and then finally, boom, that's our 8th slab. So yes, I know you only need 6 for a box, but number 7, number 8 are for just in case, and also, you know, to help out the community. Anyways, place your name tag right on top, assuming that I've given you one, and then you get to bag it. All right, so I always put my hand inside the bag, grab the stack, wrap it around as if it were dog poop. Dog owners, you should understand that. All right, and there we go. This can go into your cabinet if you want to stack a book on top of it to make sure it doesn't warp. This will stay in here for a couple days. So normally we do this on a Friday, we come back on a Monday, and they are ready to be turned into a box.